Welcome to the Soap Insider 2.0, where every spoiler's served with a bit of gossip, a dash of drama, and plenty of cuppa-fueled chat. You know when someone tries to put the past behind them, but they can't quite help stepping right back into trouble. That's exactly where Oscar Branning's heading next week. And I've got to say, it's giving me serious, this is all going to blow up vibes. After everything with Patrick, the break in, the accident, and the ankle tag, you'd think Oscar would keep his head down. But now somehow, he's edging towards a friendship that could expose the truth about what really happened that night. Lauren's been trying to keep Oscar on the straight and narrow, hoping he'll focus on rebuilding his life. But there's this nagging feeling, isn't there? As fans, we know guilt has a funny way of bubbling back to the surface. And for Oscar, that guilt comes with a big risk. Because the person he's suddenly spending time with is none other than Patrick himself. It all starts when Oscar sees Yolanda struggling with her shopping. On the surface, it's a nice gesture, helping carry the bags, popping in to check on Patrick. And if you didn't know the backstory, you'd think, what a lovely young lad. But we do know the backstory, and that's what makes it so tense. Watching him sit down and play dominoes with Patrick, when Patrick has no idea he's face to face with the person who knocked him over, is just awkward. It's the kind of scene that makes you want to yell at the telly. Patrick's putting on a brave face, but inside, he's still shaken. The man's been through so much over the years, but this has left him nervous even to step outside. Seeing him try to enjoy a quiet game while still dealing with that fear, it's heartbreaking. And here's Oscar smiling along while carrying the weight of knowing he's the reason Patrick's in this state. Of course, secrets like this never stay secret for long. Lauren hears from Kathy that Oscar's been round at the Trumans and she's furious. And you can't blame her. She's been trying to keep him out of trouble, and now he's practically camping in the living room of the man he hurt. It's reckless, but it also says a lot about Oscar. Is this guilt pushing him to make amends, or is he just playing with fire? If you're as hooked on this mess as I am, hit the like button and drop a comment. Do you think Patrick will figure it out? And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the fallout. Meanwhile, Howie's watching all this unfold with his own guilt brewing. Remember, he knows the truth, and he's been using it to his advantage. Now he's seeing Patrick struggle and Oscar trying to help. It's bound to eat away at him. Could Howie's guilt spill over and lead to the truth coming out? Here's the big question. What happens if Patrick learns that his new young friend is the same lad who left him on the floor that night? Will he feel betrayed? Will Oscar finally face up to what he's done? Or could this be the start of a redemption arc if Patrick's willing to forgive? EastEnders loves a slow burn, so I wouldn't be surprised if this plays out for weeks. But one wrong word, one slip, and Oscar's secret could explode. However this goes, it's classic EastEnders tension, guilt, loyalty, and the kind of risk that could change everything. If you're ready to see how this plays out, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next twist. And let me know in the comments, should Patrick forgive Oscar, or is this one betrayal too far?